dinitrogen fixation. Right. So it is known to you, right? The dinitrogen fixation was very familiar to us in our basic knowledge. It was very where multiple times we have this dinitrogen fixation, where the dinitrons will be converted into simple amines or nitriles, right? The dinitron in nitrogen fixation, the dinitron will be converts into amines or in the form of nitriles, right? That is happens, right? With this due factor of dinitron to amine or dinitron to nitrile fixation, right? The plants will gets the their food, right? Actually the plants, it require their foods in a manner of amines and nitriles. The growth factor in the plants is amines and dinitron. These amines and nitriles, right? Thus amines and nitriles was gained from the atmospheric dinitron, right? The plants in the soil, right? The creatures will convert the dinitron, atmospheric dinitron, into amines and nitriles, and thus created nitriles and amines were grabbed by the plants and they grow, right? That is what happens in the in a broader mannerly, right? So this all, right, in practically, in artificially, the dinitron fixation was done by Haber's process, right? It actually in industrially also it happened. It was done, the dinitron fixation, where the dinitrons are converted into ammonia. The dinitron is converted in ammonia form in an Haber process. But in this process, the higher temperatures and pressures and catalyst was used, right? Iron molybdenum catalyst was used, right? So with higher temperature, higher pressure catalytical role, with catalyst, when we use, the dinitron was converted into ammonium, right? So why it has to happen, why it is happening in a Haber process, why it is requiring high temperature, high pressure in an catalytical role, in an catalytical medium? Because the dinitron has strongest nitrogen to nitrogen triple bond, right? To convert the dinitron into ammonia, it has to break, right? We have to break all triple bond between nitrogen to nitrogen, then only the hydrogens can bind and it can form the ammonia, right? So breaking of this triple bond is very high. It requires an higher energies, right? Thus higher energies was supplied with effective of high pressure and high temperature in catalytical medium in the Haber process. But when we naturally, when we see the nitrogen fixation, it was simply done by some bacteria, alpha bacteria was done this, right? Nitrogen fixation in an simple atmospheric pressure, in simple temperature pressure conditions, without any catalyst, right? So the micro organ, right, is naturally doing the dinitron, very harder process of dinitron to conversion of amine, right? Conversion of amine nitrogen fixation in a very easier manner, right? Thus easier manner, right, dinitron conversion was actually done in the nitrogenase enzyme, reactive center. The bacteria actually has this dinitrogenase enzyme. So far, the dinitrogenase enzyme in the bacteria will be a reactive center where the dinitrogen moiety is converted into amines and nitrile forms, right? So in this microorganism, this is what happening. When we inner deeply go for the nitrogenase enzyme, it has iron sulfur cluster and molybdenum dinitrogen complexes, right? Molybdenum complexes, where the molybdenum complexes will captures the nitrogen moiety from the atmosphere, and thus molybdenum dinitrogen complex was reduced by the iron sulfur cluster and acts as a redox center, right? So that's how the dinitrogen was converted in amine forms and nitrile forms, right? So this natural process was uh, expressed, theoretically expressed, and examined with practical by the Chart-Olten. Chart-Olten. The mechanism of dinitrogen fixation was expressed by the Chart and Olten, right? Where they says that the complexed nitrogen, right, when the metal complexed with dinitrogen, the dinitrogen's nitrogen sides will accepts the electrons from metal, right? Since we know that dinitrogen is as pi acceptor, so far it accepts the electron density from the metal side, right? So when this happens, the dinitrogen's nitrogen sides will be electron rich, becomes electron rich. In this scenario, electron rich dinitrogen, complex dinitrogen, can easily accept or bind with electrophiles, right? When the complex nitrogen sides will become electron rich, right, which nothing but it carrying the negative charge, thus can be easily attracts or binds with the electrophiles such as protons, right? So that's how the dinitrogens, right, complex dinitrogens will be reduced, right, from dinitrogen to amines or nitriles in the form of amyl to nitriles, right? That is has happening in this whole process, right? So when we go for dinitrogen fixation in naturally, right, the two nitrogens of dinitrogen, when it is reacting with 8 protons in presence of 8 electrons with 16 ATPs in nitrogenase enzyme condition, the dinitrogen, one of the dinitrogen moiety reacting with 8 protons and 8 electrons in 16 ATPs medium, it forms 2 of ammonia and 1 of hydrogen molecule, and where the 16 ATPs become ADPs. This is what happens in nitrogen fixation in naturally by nitrogenase enzyme. Whereas in Chart-Olten, right, the expression of this conversion of dinitrogen to ammonia, right, was carried by the metal dinitrogen complexes, right? Wherein metal dinitrogen complexes, the dinitrogen accepting the electron density from the metal, the dinitrogen's nitrogen sites will become electron rich, where the electron rich nitrogen sites will easily binds with the electrophiles such as protons, and they converts the dinitrogen into amine forms, right, hydrazines and azides forms, right. So thus all process was examined in with the one of the molybdenum complex, right? And thus molybdenum phosphine complex was synthesized as in the form in the following steps. The trichloro tris tetrahydrofuran reacting with two nitrogen molecules and in excess DPPE, which is then one of the ligand, right, where the DPP is diphenyl phosphine ethane, right. The complex of dinitrogen phosphine complex, the active site in practically what can express the nitrogen fixation mechanism, can be synthesized when it is reacting with metal molybdenum metal complex of trichloro tris tetrahydrofuran molybdenum reacting with dinitrogen, 2 of dinitrogen molecules, and in excess of DPPE ligand sites forms dinitrogen bis DPPE molybdenum complex. This dinitrogen complex, dinitrogen bis DPP molybdenum complex reacting with HBr will forms molybdenum bromide complex and 2 ammonias plus 2 DPP. So that's how the conversion of dinitrogen to ammonia was done by Charlton Walton, and this whole conversion of dinitrogen to ammonia was expressed in an cyclic mechanism, which was very familiar in a name of Chart-Walton mechanism, where the molybdenum complex dinitrogen bis DPPE molybdenum complex expressed as in simple of molybdenum dinitrogen complex, where the addition of one of the proton will the proton attacks to one of the nitrogen site, here the one of the electron was shifted from molybdenum to one of the nitrogen site, terminal nitrogen site, and it has this, right, and this after the second proton attack and the second electron donation from the metal molybdenum nitrogen, the bond order was getting decreasing. Nitrogen to nitrogen bond order is decreasing. The triple bond in the initial of metal to dinitrogen complex was decreased, right, in the first step. In the second step it further decreased, right. Nitrogen to nitrogen bond order is further decreased and metal is getting +2 charge. And the third proton attacks onto the binded site of nitrogen, right. Dinitrogen's binded site, the third proton will attack, where molybdenum charge is further increases to +3. In next attack of proton, the terminal amine site will have positive charge, where the breaking of nitrogen to nitrogen bond will shift the positive charge from the ammonia to molybdenum, where the molybdenum gives the electron. It changes, it shifts the ammonia nitrogen shifts the charge plus charge to this nitrogen, and thus nitrogen will shift its charge to molybdenum by accepting the electron from molybdenum, right. So it liberates the one of the ammonia, and where it has this molybdenum +4 charge NH, and here attack of fifth proton, molybdenum will have +5 charge and nitrogen will get second proton, right. And thus in next sixth proton attack, molybdenum +5 ammonia NH3 plus it will get, thus plus again when it is bind where the ammonia positive charge, ammonia nitrogen positive charge, when it breaks the molybdenum to nitrogen bond, it shifts to molybdenum, where it releases the ammonia, second ammonia, and molybdenum become +6 charged, and thus +6 charged molybdenum gains the electrons from the iron sulfur cluster of nitrogenase enzyme and becomes neutral +6 electrons, and thus neutral molybdenum when it is combines with dinitrogen, it forms the complex of molybdenum dinitrogen complex, and thus how again it starts the cyclic mechanism, right, by accepting the proton and transferring the electron from the molybdenum to one of the nitrogen site. It go on does the oxidation of molybdenum and reduction of nitrogen, and the reduction of multiple times of nitrogen will releases ammonia site. In finally the fully oxidized molybdenum was reduced by the redox center of nitrogenase enzyme iron sulfur cluster, and it will become neutral, and thus neutral molybdenum gains or binds with the one of the dinitrogen from the atmosphere and become again molybdenum dinitrogen complex, and it circularly has the reaction mechanism. This particular mechanism was called as Charlt-Colton mechanism. Right. So this is how the nitrogen is dinitrogen fixation. So here I stop the class. By the next we will continue the new chapter, coordination equilibria. So here it ends the ligational aspects of diatomic molecules, where we expressed where I given the ligational characters of carbonyl, nitrosyl, and dinitrogen, and its important complexes important topics was covered. Right, all the topics was covered. So here I stop. Right, bye.